Well, let's do it. Let's get into it. How you doing, people? Welcome back to another show, match review and player ratings from yesterday's absolute embarrassment, shit show, whatever the freaking hell you want to call that yesterday. So it's our full match review of the game yesterday with myself, Mason, and you look who we've got tonight who didn't come on the fan reaction, but
Butler.
I know he'll probably have quite a lot to say for tonight.
Butler.
Well, let's see what he has to say. Anyways, hit that thumbs up if you enjoy that show tonight. Smash the subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel, and hit the bell as well. It lets you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. And feel free to give a donation if you want to become a member. It's only 99p at that join button. Well then, let's dive into comments. Good evening, Trev. Lee, good evening. Brian, good evening. Fuck me, the gaslighting from the journalists and the happy clappers today. Well, I apologise for being so passionate about my football club who was a PE teacher for a manager. Trev says, I stay away from some of the people on here would turn me into a murderer. I kid, of course. Or do I? And what the fuck was Botman doing last night? Did he see a lass in the crowd he fancies or something? I mean, I know got butterflies when I first saw my wife, but Jesus. Yeah, he was really poor yesterday. Jeffrey turning into Jeffrey Dahmer. Good evening, Joe. You're well. I'm going to make a shot every time Chippaz makes and giggle. The fan base is well and truly split already. It seems losing every away game is good enough for large sections of our fan base. Let's dive into it. We'll come on to you, Chippaz. We saw the lineup. He was going to the three centre backs, but just soon as the ball was, just soon as we kicked, the game was started. We were just an absolute embarrassment from the start.
Well, it was supposed to be five at the back, but it just seemed everybody was playing anywhere. There was no structure to that formation. There was no. You didn't know anybody was playing.
No.
You had Jacob Murphy come on and play at left wing back, even though he's.
Oh, yes.
I mean, like, that summed it all up when he came out of that. When he'd rather bring him on than play Alex Murphy there, who's an actual left back. I just thought it was a complete cowardly display. And it was a disgrace. The 6,000 fans that went there didn't get anything out of our players. What was the point of turning up? We may as well have just not bother flying down yesterday morning at all and just stayed at Newcastle and just said, well, we'll give up, we'll not bother coming. Anthony Gordon, absolute shitbag. I think personally there was nothing wrong with him. I just think he just didn't fancy it. No, I haven't. I've got dark ones. I'm sick of all these fucking idiots that keep saying Howe in, give them more time, give them more money, do this, do that, give the players more time, it's all PIF's fault. It's absolute fucking bollocks. It's all Eddie's fault. Eddie went to the ball in the summer because we had no director of football. We had no CEO. So him and his recruitment team are to blame for this season because the other people that went and got these players. Now, he had £250 million to spend. It's just gone like that. And for people to just come out and just blame people like Voltamada, it's absolutely ridiculous. Blaming that young lad who's come from another country to do this, to get absolutely criticised, to get slammed, to get slagged off for being played out of position. I seem to remember when Steve Bruce played Joe Linton as a striker and got absolutely slaughtered for it. Yet I don't seem to see Eddie Howe getting slaughtered for the same thing, doing what he's doing to Voltamada. That player's confidence when he goes to the World Cup is going to be shot to bits because of the manager. Shot to bits. And I wouldn't blame him if after the World Cup he goes back to Germany, but he goes back to Munich and becomes probably the best player in Germany. It wouldn't surprise us because he's got the ability. And yet our manager, who's had him for 7 months now, can't play to his strengths and we'd rather play him out of position. It's absolutely ridiculous. And again, playing Anthony Gordon over Harvey Barnes. Why is Anthony Gordon even anywhere near the starting lineup for? One open play goal all season, he still gets a start. I mean, for me, he bottled out of it there when he got this so-called hamstring injury because apparently Craig Hope said today that he's going to be fine for Saturday. So you tell me how's he bottling that?
Brian's just said, and I absolutely loved Chris from Evermore
He
show
was
last
right.
night. Do you know what? I tuned in Chris before I started the fan reaction show, and Chris is a very passionate guy as well, and he just said it spot on completely. He feels really hurt with this absolute drivel we are putting up, or we are serving our fans with this kind of garbage.
I messaged him, like I was speaking to him during the match last night, and he said he was going to go full pelt, like. So I watched his video back when I finished with it this afternoon. Yeah, I agree
you bought
with
that now? Fucking hell!
Mason, I was up at 10 to 6 this morning. I went straight to bed. I was knackered. I just the way things are going on the pitch and off the pitch, it's two different hymn sheets. One's saying that we had money to spend in January. One's saying that we didn't.
One of them's lying. One of them is lying.
Someone's a liar here. You cannot have that divide. And to me, if the owners are saying we've had money, then it's quite clear Eddie's the one to blame. He just didn't want anybody else. He just didn't want any. He didn't want any of his favourites going. Why did you turn down a £20 million bid for Joe Willock? Just why? And you moan about PSR and things like that. Eddie, you're another reason why we don't do PSR stuff, because you're unwilling to let players go who have passed the sell-by date or when bids come in from them. Aston Villa, who are we supposed to be competing with, are the perfect example of how to do it, because in recent seasons they've had players like Duran come in, and within a year they've sold them for like £50 million to Saudi. Was it that Diaby that is it Abu Diaby or whatever he's called came in from France? Was there a season, sold them for £50 million, so they didn't lose really any money. They kept them at the same valuation. We could have sold Joe Willock for only £5 million less than what we paid for him in 5 years difference. Why didn't we do it? Darren, I am not the most impressed fan. If you read the whole, you must be one of the most optimistic fans, because you were at the game yesterday and you clearly don't watch the same game as what we do, because that was a shit show. It could have been 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-1 to Man City and you wouldn't have complained. That's how bad we were.
467 million since PIF came in, and you still can't field a strong second 11. Good, but 700,000 adult season tickets to tune with that. Definitely more of our fans than theirs. There was loads of empty seats at the Ethiad, wasn't there? Evening, Pete Mason and Chippaz and everyone. What can I say? What a load of shit last night. Same old shit. Lost the bottle game in over 40 minutes. Happy clappers can't see the other side of the fence. Lee thinks it's Eddie's time to go. Chippaz, I'd rather sack Eddie than sell Big Nick. Exactly, Chippaz. People are blaming PIF, or they're not interested really. They've just bought the land for $50 million for a new training ground, but Eddie needs more money. Jesus,
and they put £100 million worth of shares in as well, so
there's only 14 league matches left. If you win half of it, it's only 21 points. That's what ahead where Arsenal are now. When Sunderland go to Man City and Liverpool, they have a plan for the full game where we just collapse. What a disgrace. Gordon bottled it last night. Coward. Well, that's greasy head. Never could piss off as well as I'm concerned. Gordon defo faked the injury he's on about. How many other managers will get away with spending 250 million in one window and be in the bottom half? We are closer to 17th than 4th. We don't have a style of play. Sometimes change is needed. Well, right. Do you know what? The first goal that we conceded.
Absolutely laughable. So some of how bad we were last night.
I mean, Ben's trying to blow.
Hang on, Pete, I'm gonna clear this up with Darren, because he's giving us a bit of shit here for no reason, right? You say you're a proper fan, Darren. You've got a season ticket. There's a big difference having a season ticket and not having a season ticket. You go a lot of matches because you've got a season ticket. It's easy when you've got a season ticket to go to games because you've got a season ticket, right? I get your point. I don't have one. I wish I could have one, but I've got to work weekends as well. So unfortunately, I can't have a season ticket. Otherwise, I wouldn't be going to games. And honestly, no, because I didn't think I would win last night. I said 2-0 to Man City, and as to say that, like I'm useless to what I say. I proved you wrong the other day because you said Jacob Murphy last season was crap, right? And I'll tell you how you're wrong. No, I'll tell him how he's wrong at saying that, right? Apart from Mo Salah, he had the highest assist rating in the Premier League. So how can you say he's crap? He should be in the England squad for that. Well, Darren, it is because you said you go to all the games because you've got a season ticket.
I think people are waiting for
It's true.
a long night with Darren and Chippaz.
But it's true. He goes to all the games because he's got a season ticket. What does he not get about that?
Well, I know I expected us to lose, but at least if you're going to go out this competition, put some fight in.
Man.
I know we had some opportunities, but the way Man City were just ripping us open left, right, and centre, carving us apart like a Christmas turkey at times. It was just unbearable.
It could have been a cricket score.
I think we're just lucky it wasn't a cricket score.
I mean, they battered us. You think?
What's he on about? What's he on about? I literally predicted we're to get beat last night. Fucking Darren, you clearly don't watch. You're clearly not watching this enough. Or you clearly don't watch when I say Newcastle. Or I've literally said behind the scenes we're going to get beat on Saturday to Mason and Pete, and they can vouch for that because I said that.
You did.
It's
there you go.
One player's on the list.
No man. Like, come on, man. He thinks I'm deluding all that. Well, no, I'm not. I think the one person who's deluded is the one person saying that I am, and it's him.
What was the other match we were getting battered and Gordon went off injured? Have you seen Lee Ryder's ratings in the Chronicle? I wonder what he's give them.
Chippaz is weird. Chippaz is just looking at the comments, waiting for Darren to reply back.
6 hours of comment in the summer, then goal kicks and still need a back up. I don't like. We don't expect Newcastle to win every game. We know, but at least show some effort, not some dribble performance.
Darren, from the channel's YouTube Facebook page.
Darren, I'll tell you why. We've just conceded 3 goals there. We've conceded 4 goals on Saturday. We've conceded 3 goals against West Ham this season, 3 goals against Brentford. We're conceding goals like they're going out of fashion. Can you not say that?
Yeah, I have do you know what? I'm just fed up of watching dross.
How can you stand by players who bottle it, who literally go off, pretend to have hamstring injuries, to not be on the game? Ridiculous, man. How can you look at Tonali as well? Had an absolute shock. He's laughing with Guardiola at full time. Do you think that's acceptable? No.
I mean, let's talk about. I want to talk about Trippier next, Mason, because he looks like a player that's finished now. He can't play back-to-back games. He was terrible yesterday. The passing was abysmal. The defending was all over the place. And again, that's a player. The player Eddie's going to run into the ground. And I watched Paul's video today, and he said he looks like a skeleton at the moment. He looks like a.
I'm just waiting for.
He's been overused. It's a player that's now been overused since 35 years of age.
I'm just waiting for Chippaz to have a go at Darren again because he's just commenting again.
Imagine fault because he keeps playing them and he thinks so Sunshine it's out with Gordon's arse when he's done nothing all season. And Harvey Barnes is with joint top scorer and he's sitting on the bench. Harvey Barnes should be playing instead of Anthony Gordon, and everyone I think knows that.
And I've got to say, Dan Burn again. Chippers back-to-back games for Dan Burn. He should be doing that after he's been out with a serious injury. Again, another player that Eddie's going to completely run into the ground.
right? Trippier's running like John Wayne at the minute, right? That's how bad he is, right? And then Dan Burns played 3 games in a row since coming back from a punctured lung.
And cracked
Now,
ribs.
And cracked ribs. Botman's come back after having a bad leg. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, I still don't get why we didn't sign anybody in January. Still don't understand it. And I think someone needs to grow a pair of balls and have a bit of an explanation for the fans, because we clearly haven't had one.
I'm going to ask you, what did we make of Hopkinson's statement that he came out with?
I haven't really watched it. I've heard obviously everyone's take on it, but actions speak louder than words than me. I would rather he said nothing and a new training ground and new stadium was announced, or something was announced that, gets a bit of positivity back, rather than him spouting it on TalkSport, because anyone can say anything. I just
Rumour has it Bruno and Miley might make it for the weekend, but can you start them after injury?
Well, you might have no choice.
Well, personally, Trippier needs taken out the firing line up for Saturday. That's a clear factor.
Who's going to play right back? Jacob Murphy.
I would love to see that Shahar get a chance, but Eddie doesn't touch youngins.
He'll play Jacob Murphy as a wing back or right back. He will. He's done it before, and he'll do it again.
I mean, second goal, Mason. I don't know what Botman's doing.
I mean, what should be doing better? I mean, what was he doing?
I'm going to say Lewis Hall, Chippaz, outstanding again. I thought that kid just never gives up, does he?
It's a matter of time before someone like Real Madrid comes in for him. You'll see it happening. You'll see it wouldn't surprise you even if, dare I say it, Man City come in from him in the summer as well. It'll be. I think he's better than Tino. I really do. I think he's a better defender than Tino. I think. I mean, it's a matter of time as well. I think before he picks up an injury, because he's played that many games on the spin. I worry because of it, like he's injury past, and a lot of these players are coming back from injuries. They're breaking down straight away. They're not playing a run of games. They're only playing one a game or two, and then they're injured again. So for them to still be fit's a positive. But do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if as well on Saturday he puts Burn at left back and leaves him on the bench or something to rotate him.
I will be
surprises over Alex Murphy, who's sitting on the bench.
What do you think's going wrong with Sonali, Mason? Because is that a player that's just fed up? But Eddie came out and says he's still enjoying life.
Darren's just said, if you sack Howe, who do you want in?
There's loads of managers out there. You just got to offer them decent terms. If you say to a manager, you've got 250 million to spend in the summer, and you can sell players if you want to sell them, and wheel and deal and do what you want, managers will come. It's as simple as that. Because we can pay a manager whatever they want. That's got nothing to do against FFP and PSR crap.
Well, I mean, it's maybe not who would be the, I don't know, would be the right. Well, it'd be too early to tell if Eddie he got sacked.
Manager knows what he's doing. Eddie Howe doesn't know what he's doing.
You better not say with the initials RM. You can piss off of that.
He is.
Russell fucking Martin. I'm going to book you an appointment at a tattoo place one time, Mason, and ask them to tattoo Russell Martin everywhere, all over you.
Okay, Darren.
You sounds like you love the guy so much.
Darren, I'll name 3 managers straight away better than Eddie Howe: Xabi Alonso, and Zinedine Zidane. There's 3 managers that will work better than Eddie Howe. I bet he'll come back laughing, but they're better.
Good evening, Coffee. Hall and Bruno are the only top players I'll be good about leaving. Julie, good evening. Just think this time next week we could be 6 points or better and the world will be rosy again. Tonali wants to leave in the summer. Him and Gordon will be gone early summer. You lost 2-1 and 3-1. Pretty standard scores v City, really. People just saying hello to each other. De Zerbi, Alonso, Nagelsmann, Terzic, Jose, many managers out there with more than one formation in the Arsenal. Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be...
See, straight away, get a grip. See, you know what I mean? I've given him 3 and he's poo-pooed them, so I've given you 3, Darren, who are better than... Zidane's literally won 3... What did he win? 3 Champions Leagues in a row?
I think he
When's
did.
the
I
last
don't
time
care.
Won a Champions League
I don't
trophy?
care.
Oh,
Again,
he's
Zidane.
lost it can't be anyways.
Darren, what the fuck? Zidane's
Evening,
won fucking
everyone.
everything?
Good evening, guys. Hope you're well, John.
What the fuck? You want... Whoa. Hang on a minute. So,
Oh,
Darren,
Julie's just said Carrick.
Can't just say it here. You wouldn't take Zidane for all the trophies he's won. What the fuck? Holy...
And people,
Spurs-
he calls me, right? I'll
If
just
Spurs
leave it at
win.
that.
If Spurs beat us, who have won 3 home games in 12 months, then surely the fan base will turn. The groundsman better than Eddie out this point.
What does that say, realistically?
Realistically.
Oh, he's out of work, so it is realistic. You don't need to pay a club for him.
Ruffy, good evening. All if we pay Eddie Howe off, it counts towards PSR this season. First team coaches and ways. Playoffs counting SCR. Zidane had a world-class squad of superstars and a pretty unlimited money, though.
Do you not
Carrick-
think he could do a job here with £250 million to spend and sell players that he wants and gets players in? Of course he could.
John, all you guys from TTR, do a pull. How many more pulls am I going to do with Eddie in and Eddie out? Oh, Jesus wept. Should I do a pull Eddie in or out? Should I?
Oh, God.
Go on, then we'll do one then.
Jim, I don't think you will come either, but I'm just proving the point that Zidane in 4 years has won 12 trophies compared to Eddie Howe's 4 years here, where he's won 1.
It's good. Mick thinks this is getting worse than the Ashley era.
Feels like it.
See, the Ashley team was more about relegation battles. Well, Darren says he would have Alonso all day long. That's more realistically. That's a good shout. I would say that's a good shout. I'll be Eddie out if Gordon plays on Saturday. I'll be right. Third goal, Chippaz. What? It's just what the hell again?
It's just far too easy, man. It's just teams cut through our midfield like as if it doesn't exist, and then
It does.
it's like a pre-season game. It's just you can see it coming though. You can see it coming because our midfield's just nowhere. Absolutely.
Ramsey
nowhere.
tried at times but got caught out, and all he was terrible yesterday. Willock, I mean that chance. How's he not getting a? Why? How's he not putting that away?
But
He's
yeah,
literally trying to go around Trafford, isn't he?
Yet Eddie Howe would rather keep him than let him go for 20 million quid.
It's a player that we should have moved a while ago.
Could we not have sold him for 20 million, got somebody in for the same price tag who can put a ball in the back of the net from midfield? I don't know. I must be missing something, but
That was just a terrible miss. 3-man midfield, that's why too much ground for each player to cover.
we'll get outrun the midfield all the time. And Eddie can't see it for some reason, but yet we can watching it. Literally, our midfield is useless as a 3. It really is because it's got no control in the game.
We need to start going for. I keep saying we need free midfield now.
See what Andrew's just put.
I've seen.
He's definitely missing something. With...
Oh, John Carter.
What? He's definitely.
But second half, there's now a lot of people saying, "Oh, but we turned up second half."
No,
Man City didn't need
Man
to.
City didn't need to turn up in that second half.
Man
The
City
job was
got
fucking
their
done
game
in the first half.
It's Sunday they play Liverpool, so they were probably already thinking about that.
They thought we don't need to put that on. We don't need to perform in the second half. We've got the job done. We'll just we'll make it just a little bit easy for us in the second half. But you know what? It was a good goal by Elanga, to be fair, Mason. And I'm starting to see some glimpses now with Elanga. I really am.
He got shit. You dare. Because you don't want this channel to be closed down, Chipperfield. People have been giving him shit for being poor, but he's starting to prove people wrong.
He's starting to prove a little bit of people. I thought he played very well when he come on. There was one thing, however, he should have scored that opportunity though, and he completely sliced it wide. Right, another player I'm gonna. Big Nick, I do feel sorry for because he's not being played properly to how we should be playing him. But let's go on about Wissa, because I'm sorry because he can't hit a fucking barn door at the moment.
Yeah,
there was a great chance, a ball across by Elanga, and he can't even connect he can't even get his foot on the ball.
And he's missed quite a few sitters recently in games, hasn't he? He missed one in the first leg at 0-0.
And do you know what? Offside again. It didn't need to be. Do you know what? People say it's reminding a bit of Papi Cisse when he used to be offside so many fucking times. I'm sorry, but Wissa is absolutely dog water right now at the moment. See, that we were giving Wissa a bit of service. Anything he couldn't do was connect with the freaking football. Sorry, but Brentford have pulled our pants down with this transfer.
They've arguably got a better player when they signed Thiago to replace him.
Oh, yeah, he's been a magnificent player, but Brentford have pulled our pants down with Wissa right now. Do you know what? When they said, after was it 35 million we once, was that there before the last offer that they rejected, was it?
Yeah.
Well, we should have do you know what? I think we should have just walked away from that.
Oh God, he's on another dig at Chippaz.
I'm sorry, but I think Brentford have pulled our pants down with Wissa. I think we've been absolutely robbed with that transfer.
We started off with the £25 million deal. We should just 25.
25. I would have gone no higher than 35. 50 odd for a 28-year-old who not long after that turns 29. And my God, I can't believe what I'm watching at the moment. And he's only really scored tap-ins or empty goal, or he should just really score tap-ins. I can't believe we've been absolutely mugged off with this transfer we have. But Darren's just said spend over 100 million on a forward. We've been robbed. Well, that's a kind of thing. Yeah.
We should have just given. We should have only offered
35. I would have just said 35. That's it. Take it or leave it. And if they said nah, I would have just walked away from that.
I thought that
because Wissa has been the absolute shadow of himself right now. He really has.
I thought we offered 25 million at first.
Yeah, we did. They knocked that back, and then we tried to go for 35. They still went happy with it.
We should have just given them 25 million. We should have just offered them 25 million. That was
and
it.
Again, for someone at 50 odd million, for someone who's 29 years of age, that's definitely an Eddie Howe signing. But let's turn our attention to pundits now, who are pretty much criticising the players, which you can do, but they're not criticising the manager.
Because he's English.
What? Chippaz just said it there. English.
They want him to be the England manager, that's why.
And see that Agbonla ball again was on talk shite again, having it there, just saying that Baltimore's been a flop. We're not playing to his strengths, but again, it's down to the manager.
Well, Gabby Agbonla has got anywhere to thing because this was a footballer who got sent to a fat club because he was too fat to play football. So obviously he's in a position to have a go at anybody. So
I mean, Agbonla wasn't a shining light in football, was he?
Well, he only scored 30 goals in his Premier League history, and that was the second top scorer for Villa until I think who was it until Ollie Watkins took over from him.
Oh God, yeah, Agbonla ball more like but yeah,
Agbonla man who.
Oh yeah, but it's about time they need to stop criticising Eddie Howe, because I think Eddie's getting away with it.
Mm-hmm. But like I've just said, they won't. Hello, Tony. They won't because he's English and they want to be the England manager. That's why.
If it's any other manager, they get criticised for it.
Mm-hmm. They never did that. They never criticised Steve Bruce either when he was here because he was English.
No, but again, it's Eddie Howe. How he's setting these teams up. He's not playing to player strengths. He's not playing formations that suit the players we've got.
No.
The fact is, he's running few players who are. He's running older players into the ground, and they're an absolute.
Bring Tony on. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Earlier in the season, when Eddie's had the chance to rotate squad, he hasn't done it.
No, but see if he wants to come on first.
Well, we just see what he says. But yeah, it's just absolutely. I'm just bored and fed up with just this. Transfer rip-off, could have done better abroad with cheaper players.
He didn't want a sporting director in. He wanted to do it himself. That's hence why the last two left.
Mitchell wanted good players from the continent. He was right, and the summer proved it. Should have kept Mitchell instead of Howe.
Where you?
There you go, but I don't know. But it's just I'm just fed up with this dross I'm watching right now. It's just horrible. And I can understand why people are now saying they want Eddie out. I still haven't made my decision on Eddie Howe at the moment.
Well, did you hear him after yesterday again as well when he said, what was it?
I can't be arsed with the press conferences at the moment because they're just fucking rinse and repeat.
He said when they scored the first goal, he said the tie wasn't over. We were 4-0 down. Was it 3-0 down or 4-0 down when he said the tie wasn't over? What planet's he on? When was the last time we went to Man City and scored 4 goals? We scored 1 goal in about 10 years.
The last time before yesterday, the last time we scored at Eddie, I was back in 2018.
That was, was it DeAndre Edlin or Jacob Murphy who scored it?
It was, yeah. Tony thinks that you can see some players on play. Are they bored of the tactics? Are they like?
Of course they are. They've got to be. Why would you keep doing something? Why do you want to do something that you don't like?
One season doesn't make Visser a striker. No. Leicester got a media play. I heard Leicester being given a points deduction of 6 points. But Chelsea still get away. I think Leicester been charged from the 23-4 season, so it looks like it was from the Championship season. They've been found guilty of the breach of the rules, apparently.
Yep,
I understand.
A year ago as well.
I understand where you are being on the fence, Peter. If we fail to qualify for any form of European football, then I think it's an instant sacking.
Yeah.
The fact is, if we miss out on Europe, a lot of these players won't stay. These top players, they won't stay.
We'll be having a fire sale because a lot of them will be out of here. I think the only one that would stay is Bruno because of his age and the fact he's the captain and he loves the place. I think he's the person that would stay.
Maybe, but who else is going to stay and all of that? Well, Darren says we'll not get European football next season. Not at this rate. And absolutely no fucking chance we're getting Europe at this rate.
We're 7 points off of 5th. 7 points. The gap's only going to get wider with the fixtures we've got. It's going to get wider to 7th, 8th as well. So...
But yeah, it's not the fact I'm pissed off that we've went out the competition. I'm just pissed off. At least if you go out showing a bit of fight, not go out with a fucking whimper. And yesterday, particularly that first half, we went out with a fucking whimper.
Oh, we went out like a bloody. We went out with the white flag being waved, man. It's like going out with firing gun, just taking the bullets. That's exactly what it is.
And again, if it wasn't for Ramsdale at times, it could have been a heck of a lot more to Man City in that first half, particularly in the first half.
Paul Glam wants us to appoint Kevin Nolan.
What?
Is he really? Where's he got that from?
And the second bottom in League One.
What glue does he sniff or eat or whatever?
And again, some of these people that were tweeting stuff out, I'm not going to mention names. One of them says, "Oh, well played, lads." One of them on to the next one. Oh,
hello, Carl. I know who it is. No. Hello, Carl. Why you still got bunk beds with fucking teddies on, man?
No, yeah, exactly. But it's just. No, don't say just on to the next one. Don't say. How can you say that was well tried yesterday?
I know you get
Carl, do you shaggy teddies?
Yeah. You get back 3-1 odds. We'll get the next one. We'll get back again.
Because first off, we went absolute laughing stock yesterday.
The first half hour could have been 4, 5, or 6 to Man City.
It could have been that. It actually could have been that. We had some opportunities, but the way Man City were just opening us left, right, and centre. And that yesterday, that's not Manchester City's normal starting 11.
They were literally opening us up like a tin of baked beans, man. That's how bad we were.
Exactly. Well, Trafford's now not a regular starter. Marmouche is definitely not a regular starter, but again, that guy has put 5 goals past us than bloody Haaland.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Yes, I know Man City are a good team.
We're not saying that they're a bad team. It's just saying how easy it was for them to score.
How easy it was
to score the goals.
And why we just went out with an attitude, let's just, As I said, if you want to go out a competition, go out with a fight, not just turn up and expect, the tie's over. Let's just not give a fucking shit. And again, how many fans of us travelled down there yesterday?
7,000, wasn't it?
That's a disgrace. Our fans should be refunded for that.
Darren, if you listen to what was said earlier, we all predicted we would get beat. How can you say that we're not forgetting that the Man City are a good team? We've all just said, if you watch the preview, we'd get beat.
I know you went down, Darren. I know you had to probably put up with that absolute dog water performance. I know you said that, but I'm just... Oh, God. It's just, how much more can we take of these performances?
Andrew, I've sent you a message on WhatsApp, by the way.
How much more can we take more of these absolute dribble performances? Because I'm getting hurt by these performances. I really am.
Well, it's not really feeling hurt by them. It's how much more PIF can take.
But the fact is, it's not the manager. When it's not, but it's the fact is that Eddie is not going to change it when he knows what he's currently doing is not working. How many times are we going to say that 4-3-3 isn't working? He still persists with it a lot of the time.
Pretty much every game it's not working now.
Because we haven't got the correct squad to do it. If we change formation, play players in the correct position, then we might see something a little bit different.
If buts, they're all if buts and maybes though.
But the current players we've got, we haven't got. I mean, Voldemort, Wissa, we know that. I know we got rid of you know who, but they're nowhere near as what they're nowhere near as good as what he is. You know how I'm on about. Because again, when we had the Rat, the formation suited him. It doesn't suit the other current ones we've got. It probably might suit Wissa more than Voldemort, but Wissa is just the absolute shadow of himself right now. Wissa is just an absolute shadow of himself right now, and I think I'd be tempted to drop him on. I wouldn't be starting him on Saturday. No fucking chance.
The problem is, if he plays Voldemort, he plays him up front, he'll take him off after flipping 45 minutes. That's the
But
problem.
again, because he's going to be isolated, isn't he, with his 4-3-3, unless Eddie changes it. These are the changes I want to see. I want to see Trippier taken out. The guy's fucking finished. He cannot play back-to-back games in the space of a few days. But, I mean, if Miley comes back, he goes back in. But what harm in a way could do to give someone like... For someone like Shard, if you're giving it a little chance.
I just want to say, Sandro Gadji's Andrew, and
I know
Andrew
it
isn't
is.
saying that to us.
I know it is.
Andrew isn't saying that to us.
Even when the rat was there, he was fucked at every 60 minutes. Yep, absolutely was. This is the exact reason why I've lost faith in Eddie. He has not adapted into new accommodation or new signings who do not belong in a 4-3-3 system. It's so blatantly obvious.
I fucking love Andrew, me.
They should get the ticket price plus travelling expenses. Add that to the 20 quid for the suffering. Exactly. They should be refunded. Tickets, travel, even accommodation, they should be refunded for as well. If they've ended up having to stay overnight. Because I know probably quite a few would have had to stay overnight. So it's just... That's what they should be refunded for. Should Asula be given a couple of starts? Eddie won't start him though.
Why don't you just sell them? We should have sold them and we'll have the chance to do it again.
And again, let's go to the substitutions as well, Chippaz. He was just throwing forwards on.
I think he was just throwing them on for the sake of throwing them on.
Do you know what? I'm actually in a way Lewis Hall got taken off because I would worry they'd be constantly running to the ground. And if he gets injured, we are absolutely friggin' screwed. 100%.
At half time, he should have brought instead. Should have brought Murphy on for Hall.
Alex Murphy, yeah.
Should have brought Sahar on for who was on the right wing.
And again, it's the thing is, if we pick up more of these injuries, and if we got more players out in the treatment room, Eddie will, in a way, will have no choice but to turn to the younger players.
Well, look at Lewis Miley. He had no choice to turn to him. But look
what happened. The guy's become a superstar.
That's one thing that doesn't get me. He happily gave him his chance, but he doesn't give anybody else a chance.
Do you know what it feels like as well with Eddie Howe? And Brian's just said it there. Talk to Bournemouth fans. This is the exact same reason he got sacked. He won't change. It's like how it was in his final season at Bournemouth. Eddie's just stubborn twat, leaving the best players on the bench and playing the shit.
I just think
I must have. Are you free to read my comment about? I'll have to read it. I must have missed it there. Sorry, Jim. What did you say, Jim? Away fans are part of the problem. Happy clapping twat should have left the concourse before the players came over. I can understand why they wanted to thingy, but I would have, as soon as if that whistle went, I would have been straight out. I would have applauded.
I wouldn't have been applauding the players. I really wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have applauded that garbage. Absolutely no way. The fact is, you never know, some of our fans might be Eddie out, but they might not want him, but they might not want to do it in what you call a toxic way, like we did with Steve Bruce. Because they know how Eddie's won us a trophy, how he's gone into Champions League. That's possibly a way I see it. They don't want to see Eddie Howe be sacked. They don't want to hound Eddie out in a toxic way. That's what I think it could just be like, but that's it. As I said, 8 injuries every 10 minutes under Howe, same as Bournemouth. That's down to Eddie's style, in my opinion. Yeah. Once it was 3-0, the youngsters should have been given a chance. We were never getting 4. There you go. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well. Our club is wrong from top to bottom. PIF are tired of the club. The manager has run us. I wouldn't say PIF are tired of running it because they're still putting the investment in. It's just, yeah. I could see the manager has run.
I would say PIF are probably paid off because they gave him some money in the summer and he's pissed it up the wall.
Do PIF have seen in the replacement of managers?
Well, they should do. They're the owners.
Well, yeah. Well, of course, they own majority of the club. So, good points, Pete. None of us want 10 toxic. No, he doesn't because of what he's won. But Eddie will not help himself if he continues this. Because we'll not get into Europe. We'll not win trophies. Top players will want out.
No, it looks like
our fans were shooting fireworks off his house when he was there. Well, I think Steve. Where does Bruce say he lives in the Cheshire area, doesn't he?
He's in Manchester or something, isn't he?
I think he's in. I think he's somewhere. I think he lives Cheshire way, which is probably not that far away from there. People stop blaming. Please stop. It's not their fault. I think because they're putting the investment in the club still. PIF don't pick the team. They don't. It's Eddie who picks the team. Well, I don't know if anyone read that. There looks like there was a bit of a spat between Eddie and Graham Jones.
Was there?
Well, that was according to the Chronicle. I think it was. Apparently there was a little bit of a spat between Eddie and Graham Jones.
It's the first time I'm aware of anything.
I don't know what was exactly held, but I think it was something like along those lines. There you go. Yeah, John says he actually lives in Cheshire, Steve Bruce. Yes, he did. The freaking idiot. There you go. But yeah, we're out there. I mean, it's disappointing that we're not going back to Wembley in this competition. But if we, all I'm saying, if we were going out this competition, just go out showing some fight and some effort. Don't go in just expecting, oh, let's just put in a cowardly performance. Just expecting we've already lost this already. I know it technically should have been 3-0 at St James's Park, to be fair, but just put some effort, because that was an absolute shit show. That was just honking and horrible to watch yesterday. There you go. Because apparently, there you go. Looks like Jones has some balls. By the looks of it, he does.
That's what people from Catered have, unlike people from fucking Blythe.
I'm not from Blythe.
You are?
I'm not.
You are? You're from
I'm not.
Blythe?
I'm not.
No, well, you're not that far from.
No, I was born in North Shields Hospital, man.
Fuck off.
I was born at Reek Lane.
Oh, there you go.
Where do you mean?
Reek
What do you
Lane.
mean?
Reek Lane Hospital.
I thought you were
But you're not far from that area, though, Chippaz.
That's for you, Mason.
Only one that has said. If Whistle starts on the weekend, expect their players to go in hard on him. As I said, Whistle just looks an absolute.
If Lawrence is watching, were you born in the same hospital as Chippaz? Because I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you.
I think a lot of people were born in Reek Lane in the 90s because that was one of the only hospitals there.
How old is Lawrence? Peter?
I can't remember exactly.
17.
Did Bruce get beaten up in this car near Newcastle just before he came? I can't remember, but I'm not.
No, he got pelted with cabbages Aston Villa, though.
Oh, yes, I remember that. I was born in Gateshead. I was born in the Toon, so there you go. Anyway, right, it's time for player ratings now. Take part in the chat, guys, and let us know what you're rating.
Can I just say for mine, I'm not going to rate them. I'm just going to have my opinion on them on how good they were.
Because if anybody didn't know, Chippaz said backstage before we came live, Chippaz bottled it at half time, meaning he didn't watch the full game.
That's because the game was over at half time.
It was over at half time. Right then, so you're not going to do the ratings, Chippaz, did you?
I'll give my opinion on how well they played, but that's it. I won't give them a rating because
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think any of them deserve ratings.
Okay, if you just want to discuss about them, right then. Where is he? Right, Aaron Ramsdale.
Probably man.
Okay, then Mason.
If it wasn't for him, it could have got quite embarrassing.
Aye, would have been.
Right, Mason, what are you giving Aaron Ramsdale?
I'm just putting my phone on charge.
Itchy balls.
Fuck off, Chippaz. Fuck off.
Just tune the phone, Mason.
Shut up. 7.
7, why 7?
What?
6, 7.
Why are you giving him a 7?
Kept winning the game at times.
I'm going to give Ramsdale an 8. If it wasn't for Ramsdale, it could have been a heck of a lot more in Manchester City. Ramsdale 7, everyone else 0, Eddie out -10, 5, 6, 6, 8, 7, all 1, 8,
6, 7.
for Ramsdale. Okay, Chippaz. I know you're just giving your opinion, but we'll go to the
If
centre
it wasn't
backs
for
next
him,
with Malik Chow.
he looks knackered. He needs a rest. He's played, was it 30 games nearly in a row? Does he score on something daft like that?
Yeah, he has.
Madness.
Okay, Mason Malik Chow.
6.
Why a 6?
He tried, but
Yep.
he is knackered.
I'm going to go with a 6 as well for Malik Chow. He tried as well. But that's another player that we're starting running at the ground now as well. So that's why I'm giving him a 6. He still tried, I really thought. Got a 0. I'm going to say I'll give out 69. Evening, Martin, hope you're well. 5. Chow for 5.5. Happy clappers would. 4 and a 5.
Chippaz, what are you? Aye. You want?
Well, I don't.
I know what you. And I mean, you know what you was gonna do there.
Yeah, I'm glad he did. He's not going to get a rest when his Bell-End manager plays 5 at the back. There you go.
Might do it tomorrow.
Okay, then, Chippaz, Sven Botman.
I don't think he'll be watching this game back with any memories or fondness. Looked a bit naff. He's had better days at the office, like a few of them others.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Mason, Sven Botman.
2.
Why 2?
Jesus.
Chippaz, it's not Friday. For the second goal.
Yeah.
For them better. And he looks off it at the minute.
I thought that was one of his poorest games yesterday, so I'm going to give him a 2 as well. Second goal, what's he doing? What's he doing? There you go.
Can't wait. You dirty bastard.
4, 5. 2 slow at the moment, 3. Actually, Botman 3 because of that. Do you know what? He's a little bit unlucky, but got completely caught out defensively. Botman 4 knackered as well.
You dirty bastard, you.
I've not heard any truth. I've not heard any truth in looking at the lad. Okay, right, Chippaz. Last of the centre backs, Dan Burn.
Is from Blythe. Didn't really have a good game, did he?
That's another player we're just running in the ground as well.
He just looks like he's running in treacle every time he plays. He just looks.
He's just slow now, and
he's come back far too early, or what? Yeah. Again, he's another one that's having a better day at the office.
Okay, right, Mason, Dan Burn.
What? Same with Botman, slow. And what was he doing for the first goal?
Yeah, 2 as well for me. What's he doing? I think Burn should be taken out on Saturday, but will he though? Because he's one of Eddie's favourites.
Of course, he won't be.
3, 2 so at the moment. 3. I've just read the ones. 3. Got a Boston Terrier. Andrew's selling a Boston Terrier pup.
Andrew, my mum said. My mum hasn't got back to what the last. Well, something happened at the hospital last night. I've told Peter and Chippaz, but I'll message you after this to tell you what happened.
I think the Happy Clappers should do an Eddie fitness training session and see if they still like him.
I don't. All I'm just going to say, Andrew, I don't think anybody from the hospital will want to put me with what happened last night.
I love Burn, but that was shite.
Because Peter and Chippaz didn't know what happened last night. Now.
Yeah, just catching up with Ben. Shit happens. Right, so into wing backs now. Okay, Chippaz, Kieran Trippier.
He was running around like bloody John Wayne last night. I mean, Jesus wept. He's 35-year-old and he's playing like a 45-year-old.
That free kick was neat power into it, was it?
No, he's finished, man. At this level, he's done. He's really looking his age now.
Okay, Mason Trippier.
Andrew, I've just sent you a message on WhatsApp.
Balls.
Chippaz, do we need to know?
Yes.
Who are you on with, sorry?
Trippier.
0. Next
Where
to
are
God.
you?
Oh, 0. Wow.
Where are you?
Oh,
Okay, fair enough.
What?
I'll give Trippier a 1.
you know yours?
Oh.
Broke ribs and punch along and expected to play every minute. Piss poor welfare. 0. Trippier 0.
Balls.
I've never been worse. I can run faster than Trips and I'm on PIP, says Cynical Jim.
Yep.
Wow. Well,
I'll just
yeah.
scratch me balls.
Trips should be doing pensioners' day trips. Yeah. Trippier. Yeah, I thought his defending was poor. I was to attack him was absolutely awful. Yeah, the player that's running the ground and pretty much a player that's pretty much come the end of his career here. Has got to be. I hope we do not give this guy a new deal. He's been a fantastic serving since he came here, but now I think we're just now seeing that it's a player that's time is pretty much well and truly done at this football club. So yeah, you go. Trips 1, legs gone 2 yard shout. Right into that last wing back. So Chippaz Lewis Hall.
He's one of these players that has the best player. He's one of these players that his level stays consistently high. So I would say with him and Ramsdale, they're probably the two that come away with a bit of credit.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, Mason, Lewis Hall.
7 as well as Ramsdale. I thought he was one of the Rocky, I'll message you back on WhatsApp after me waiting for those whole 7. Well, him and Ramsdale were the 2 of the better players last night.
Lewis Hall just never gives up, does he? He's just wow. I think he enjoys what he performed. There was a time that when you managed to win a free kick from, and that was good. I'm going to give Hall an 8 as well. I thought he was very good yesterday. Hall, okay, but I should see release the ball early. Gets a bit greedy. I can see where he come from with that. 7, 9, 4. Ooh, I think 4's very.
Did you not hear that?
Coaching role for Trippier now. Surely the whole team
Did you not hear that?
2 games a week with the last inclusion of the young lads unforgivable. He all the one with 6.5.
You thought?
Aye.
You dirty bastards.
Did you not hear it?
No.
Okay then.
Scruff.
I'm trying to do what Arthur did. Arthur did when on the phone.
God,
no, man.
No. Hey, well, okay then. Right, so we're now in the midfield. Gone Chippaz Tonali.
Dreadful. Just dreadful. Couldn't pass a ball, couldn't do anything with a football that, the basics of a football, he couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Shocking. Shocking for somebody who's promised so much at the start of the season. How far he's declined is gone. Is just bad.
Okay, Mason Tonali.
You as well. He was off it last. He was off it again last night.
I'm going to give Tonali a 1. It was just so poor yesterday. It was just absolutely horrendous. I don't know what's gone wrong on. Is he fed up with the same tactics, the same old every week at the moment? It's interesting. 1, 0, 0. Good evening, Clock. You hope you're well. 4.
Hello.
94.3.
Hello.
Okay then, right. Go on, Chippaz next.
Fuck off.
Jacob Ramsey.
Chippaz, you were sarcastic, couldn't you, like?
Hello. Good with the ball and rubbish without the ball.
Okay then.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, Mason. Ramsey.
Lee, if I had a girl in this bed, I would have.
Yeah, he's tossing. Why do you think you can't see his hands?
If I had a girl in this bed, I would have.
Well, no, you wouldn't.
It could have happened. It
wouldn't be happening, though, would it?
Fuck off. 2 for Ramsey.
2. Okay then. Why a 2?
He didn't look like he was in the game much.
Wasn't one of his greatest. He tried though. Yeah, I'll give Ramsey a 4.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a lot of they are pissed off with Eddie's tactics. 3. 2.5. There you go. Okay, then go on, Chippaz, Willock.
Oh.
Awful. Just awful.
Was that your mother in the background again?
He's put himself on mute. Right, Chippaz, Mason, Chippaz, Mason Joe Willock.
Put him back on mute. Put him on mute. He is one big massive baby him, like. He's embarrassed to bring his mother on. He's embarrassed that he's 35-year-old and he's embarrassed of his own mother.
Good. Well, right. What are you giving Willock?
Sorry. Oh, fuck off, man. Sophie.
There you go.
Sophie. 1.
Why 1 for Willock?
Hello, Gemma.
Fuck off, man. Sophie. You're 35-year-old and you. How embarrassing you. How embarrassing are you? How
I don't want to get people for copyright.
Why? It's your mother.
Exactly. Copyright. I don't want to get them done.
You're embarrassed. A 35-year-old of not bringing your mother.
People don't want to hear people yapping to the. We're talking about Newcastle.
So why did
does your mother like footballing?
Your turn to speak.
Does your mother like?
Come on.
Me?
Come on, this. The match.
What do you give Willock?
I already said 1.
Oh, why are you giving him a 1?
Because he fancies quack 2.
Why are you giving him a 1?
It didn't look good last night.
She didn't look good. Yeah, he had 6 years, like.
Oh.
Mason, yo, Saz.
What you are?
He's just sad, Mason.
How am I sad?
He is. Well, my Willock for waiting, for my rating for Willock, I'm giving him a 1 as well. He was just How is he not putting that opportunity away? It was just well then, right then. There you go. Right then, go on, Chippaz. There you go, Anthony Gordon.
Wanker. Just let the team down again. Complete disgrace. Not good enough. Shit attitude. Bottle job like Mason in the corner because he didn't come on the other night. So yeah, just wanker.
I was at a family party, man.
Oh, shut up, man.
I'm back on the ball, though.
Oh, you know what? That's ironic.
Okay, what are you giving? What do you get? All right, Mason, Gordon.
Give him a blowy.
Bottled it.
So what's your rating for him?
0.
I'm going to give him a 0 as well.
You're a twat, you lad.
Looks like this is the Jesus 2. He was just absolutely yeah. It was so going 1 lost the plot. Yep, it was.
What is she being a Kelly for?
That's the last who you bottled it from the hospital the first time. That's the last who you bottled the first time in the hospital.
That's how it's going to go, Mason, and that's fine.
Gordon at 2. If Gordon is found a faked of injury, he should never be allowed to wear a Toon shirt ever again. There you go. Okay then. Right. What do you, Chippaz?
No, Chippaz, man.
I just feel for him. He's been hung out to dry by the manager. We all know he's better than what we're seeing. He's just being put out. He's just being hung out to dry. Unfortunately, I don't like it.
Okay. Right, Mason, Voldemort.
That's better, Pete. That's better.
Oh, God.
Just wait till tomorrow night.
You twat, man. It's feel like I'm sorry, this twat underneath is putting us off.
Yeah, Chippaz.
What are you dirty bastard?
Okay.
Man. You dirty cunt.
So-
Voldemort, I killed me too.
No, fair enough. 3 for me. Just couldn't get to grips with the format. It's not. It's just isolated, isn't he? 2, 4. Get the piss taken out of him. Gordon needs dropping, but Howe loves him. Big Nick sorry for him, and like Sam says, he's being unearthed to dry. 4. Oh, Julie's gone with a 0. Okay, then right. So we go into substitutions, and 3 made it half time. Pete put Mason in detention.
Alan Barnes was the first one, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think Chippaz needs to be put in the penalty box because he was the one who started it.
Mason's like a dog in heat tonight.
How?
Okay, go on, Chippaz, Harvey Barnes.
How man like a dog?
He should be
Should be
starting with it. He's the only threat we've got without Bruno on the team.
Right, that's a good point. Mason, Harvey Barnes.
1.
What?
Oh no, sorry. 6.
But yeah, that's a bit more like it. I'm going to have Barnes a 7. I thought he looked really hungry when he come on. Just shame he had a goal disallowed. But again, fucking Wissa was offside. Well, both of them were offside, but Wissa, should he be even offside there? No. Right, 7. Barnes, good player. How shite on him. Oh, Judy's gone for a 0 for Barnes. Wow. Spod 7 should have been playing from the start. Should have been. I'm hoping he starts on Saturday. He has to. There you go. I'm hoping he does. He put a cross that Alanga missed. There you go. Okay, then right then. So the next substitution as well. There was 3 on at half time.
What are you laughing at?
Right. Chippaz, Jacob Murphy.
He was fucking awful. I don't seem to recall him doing anything when he was on that second half. I don't seem to remember he's on the pitch. I mean, he was statistically, but as a player, I don't seem to remember him doing out other than going to left wing back, and that's it.
Okay, right. Mason, Jacob Murphy.
The game was 0. He did fuck all.
I think it was absolutely anonymous yesterday, Murphy. I'm getting him a 0 as well. What did he do when he come on? I don't. Did he even put any crosses in the box? At one point, he was a bloody left wing back. 0. Oh, Covey's gone with a 0. Is it time to draft the Korean lad in if Gordon's out?
Park Sung Yu.
Jacob out of position 1. Murphy 2. Nowhere to be seen. Okay, then right. Go on, Chippaz, Anthony Alanga.
Finally got his first goal for should have had an assist.
Chippaz, why are you rating him when you didn't even watch the second half?
Because I listened to it.
Oh.
Didn't watch it. I thought I'm not watching it when we're 3-0 down.
Ball.
I've seen his goal. Good goal. Should have had an assist to his name because Wissa should have scored. Although he should have had a second goal as well because he missed the sitter as well. So it was Jekyll and Hyde from Alanga, but it's better than what we've been seeing with him.
I'm going to give right Mason Anthony Alanga.
Yes.
What?
Okay, and why an 8?
I thought he came on when he came on the second half. I thought he livened up.
Yeah, I'm going to give Alanga an 8 as well. I figured he's pretty well. Great goal as well. Really good goal. Put a cross across in fucking Vissa. I know he sliced one wide, but he put a great ball across. And
it's ironic. Do you not think he's improving and other players are getting shitter?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 6-8. Alanga, what a goal, is improving 7-7. Alanga's getting better week by week. Watch Alanga go on a great run now. He was improving and finally gets his goal. Good point. Okay, right. Chippaz. Johan Wissa.
God. Well, was it him playing for Pape Cisse that second half? Can't tell the difference. They were offside just as much.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he's still not fit or what. I don't know what it is, but he's missing a lot of chances at the minute. Like a lot of. He missed one in the first leg. He missed one. He missed one in the cup tie. He's missing loads of chances at the minute that we can't afford to be missing.
Okay, Mason, Wissa.
0.
Why 0?
He was absolutely shite when he came on.
I'm giving him a 0 as well. He was absolutely diabolical when he come on. How does he not get his foot on a perfect cross by Elanga? And Julie just said Wissa the Misser. I think that was in Chris's chat on his live stream yesterday. Someone put Wissa the Misser or Johan Misser. It was one of the two.
Did you say what do they call it? What the Swans call him on TTR? Was it Oscar Pistorius?
Oh, Jesus, yes.
God,
my.
God.
Do you think Elanga looks better because everyone looks shit? Could well and truly be, Trev. 0, 0, could be 0. Chippaz Cisse wouldn't have missed this many. Oh, it's just, oh, God.
He'd have still been offside, though, so it wouldn't have made a difference if he missed it or not.
Oh, yeah. So Wissa 0 couldn't score on an empty net. That was absolutely pathetic. Well, and last substitution was Willisula.
Did nothing. Too late for him to do anything in the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Mason, you want Willisula?
0. Fuck all.
Did he do that when he come on?
No. I don't think. I don't. Dave now was on the pitch. I mean,
I forgot to mention I've put an extra rating in for the night.
No, I can't believe you've done that.
What?
Jeez, 0, 0. Too late to do anything usually. Well, I'm got an Ethiad. I'm going to give a Sula a 1 as well. I don't think he just. Did he do anything when he come on? Did he even touch the ball? God, I feel like I'm still watching the match. I'm starting to feel a bit knackered from it. Me and Chippaz have more chance of scoring with the last time we says goals recently.
I hope Billy Trace watching for this rating as well.
Oh God! All right, then, Mason.
Oh, I know who it is. It's Sean Massey. I know.
I can't believe you've put her in there.
Well,
go on, get it out the way then with Mason.
Why
Sean
have you
Massey Ellis
as well?
What?
Pete's even got a picture of her.
No, you put it on, Mason. You put it on, not me.
You stalker.
Seeing Matty Phillips, a 10 out of 10.
What the fuck?
Okay, well, onto this person now. The right Chippaz, the referee, Tony
Shite.
Harrington.
Shite.
I didn't think the referee was
shite.
that bad.
All the referees are shite. Doesn't matter what team we play, they're all
Although
shite.
there was a couple of penalty decisions that we possibly got.
Chippaz, even Matty Ellis.
Yeah.
What?
I think there was one that did. There was one that. What was it? One that I think they could have looked at handball and he didn't want to give that one.
I think one was Maradona-esque, wasn't it?
Something like that. But the ref, I'll go with it. What Mason, the referee, Tony Harrington.
Harrington's. Oh.
What do you give him?
Itchy balls.
Do we need to know?
Yes.
2.
2. Okay then. Referee, I'll go with a 4 for the referee. Right, Chippaz fans.
10 for making the effort to go down and watch that heap of shite.
Yeah, absolutely. Mason fans.
10 for watching that useless ball of shite.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just absolutely garbage. 10 for the fans, but having to suffer up with that absolute horse manure. Yeah. So there you go. How did he and Vane turn down the penalty? There's a creep for that. Yeah, well then. Right then, last one. Go on, Chippaz, Eddie Howe.
Got completely wrong yet again. Tactics were all wrong. The start line that was all wrong. It was just wrong. Shite. And any substitutions were just not thought out. They were just on there just because he made them because that's who we've got. So, again, just not good enough.
Okay. Right, Mason, Eddie Howe.
0 is what Chippaz has alluded to.
I'm going to have to say 0 well.
He's never going to learn.
How did he and Verton turn down a penalty? Well, exactly.
That's why I would have Russell Martin until the end of the season.
No, he's even worse.
Well,
Darren, you should be giving Darren, if you're still watching, you should be giving Mason pelters for wanting bloody Russell Martin.
Well, look at Michael Carrick and Man U.
That's just two. That's only 3 games.
He was managing
3 games. It's still early doors at the moment.
He was managing Middlesbrough last season.
Well, true, but it didn't go well at that point. It's still early days at the moment.
Exactly.
But still early days, though, Mason. Still early days. I'm watching the Six Nations to forget last night's match. Fans 0.
And that gets shit for one Russell Martin in.
Fans no. Eddie out to -10. How Christmas Howe 0. Got to go. Eddie 0. Shit. All plans out the window. I'd rather have Russell Brand. Oh. Yeah, and I said it was a 0 for Eddie Howe as well. So there you go. Not us returning back to Wembley. Are you glad taking Glasner offered to swap right now? I think Glasner's a decent manager, but he's definitely being hung out to dry at Palace.
He's won more trophies than Eddie. Well, he's won 2 trophies in the last 6 months.
He's won the FA Cup. He's won the FA Cup and the Community Shield, hasn't he?
Yep.
And I think he's been hung out to dry at Palace now because Cardinelli saw Botella until the injury that unfortunately stopped that. But Gay got sold, and he said he's going to leave at the end of the season. But it wouldn't surprise me if he walked a lot sooner still. Eddie minus a big rating from there, Julie. But yeah, that was it. Now there you go. It was an absolute shit show of a cup to go out. It was an absolute shambolic way to go out of a competition like that. Just an embarrassment, pathetic, weak, spineless, feeble, just absolutely an embarrassing way. And again, you can understand why there's more of us getting absolutely fed up with this now completely. And there's a lot more saying they've had enough of Eddie and he thinks he now should go. What's going to happen? We've got Brentford on Saturday. That's not going to be a walk in the park.
I just hear somebody more in the background.
No.
This is your Joe's catching up with his ratings. Ramsdale 7, Trips 1, Chower 4, Burner 0, Botman 1, Hall 5, Willock 2, Ramsey 0, Tonali 1, Gordon -20, Big Nick 4, Murphy 0, Wisser 0, Asula 0, Alanga 5, Bonds 3, Howe -10, Ref -50,000, fans 20. Hopefully we could return to the Wembley this season in the FA Cup. I think it's going to be a massive ask at Aston Villa at the moment. Now, Glasses as a manager who hasn't been back properly. I pull results, even though I think one's a person voted Eddie in 20 times. Well, here are the votes. 49 votes we've had on the poll. And there it is. 47% are in still. 53% already out.
Oh.
What you watch, you note 20 £20 notes of fake flying around. There you go. But
it's half 5 on Saturday.
Yeah, it is like getting Oxlade Chamberlain. It is what it is, Chippaz. But yeah.
Why are you working on Saturday?
No, I'm much my weekend off. It's just that's usually when I'm eating, isn't it?
Get yourself a takeaway, Chippaz. Put your feet up.
That's what I'm saying. That's what time I usually have it. I'll have to rearrange it.
Not a size TTR. Well, no, we know that. But still, there's a lot of people are fed up now, and they're just absolutely depressed with what we are being saved up with right now. But just if Eddie changes it around, we might see something different. but he persists with the same at the moment. We are just seeing the same old garbage week in, week out. Brentford on Saturday, it's not going to be hard. See, there you are. Well, and that is it. We'll call it there for tonight. So it is preview, but you're going to be on that one, Mason, tomorrow. Just let me know what time you want to do that.
What's can I say? I'll have to see what my granddad's doing tomorrow afternoon. If he's busy or not. If not, I'll do it at 3 o'clock. If he's not busy.
Okay, just let us know what time, Mason. Even if you want to do it in the morning, feel free to.
I might do it before we got in the gym.
Go for it then, Mason. Just go for it. Just let us know what time and I'll get it all ready for you.
I'll see what time I get up.
So 2 shows tomorrow, but Mason on the preview and both of us back for the crazy, crazy one tomorrow night. That's what we got. Coming up Saturday, we'll be at the game. So this time it'll be pre-recorded content. So quick thoughts, fan reactions, and next day match review and player ratings. Let's see how it goes this weekend. But anyway, well done, people putting up with these two. Cheers there, David. Brilliant show as always. Much appreciated. Cheers so much. Cheers. We'll see you tomorrow as well, Trev. Hey, there you go. Brilliant show, everyone. Cheers, Lee. Good night, everyone. And take care. Cheers, John. Great show, guys. Cheers, Ian. Remember, guys, hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the show tonight and smash that subscribe button if you're brand new at the channel. If you're not yet subscribed and we enjoy what we bring out for you, please hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow, and hit the bell as well. It lets you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. So hit that bell to make sure all up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. Feel free to give a donation if you want to become a member. And for just 99p, hit that join button. Hey, well then, guys, I'm sorry it's not a positive match review, but unfortunately, we've got to say how it is. And yesterday, it was just the same old copy and paste rubbish we are watching at the moment. How much more can we put up with this? Honestly, how much more can we put up with this? Good night, everyone, and take care you as well, Julie. Take care, everyone. See you all for the mental one tomorrow. We'll see you there, Wacky. Well then, guys, cheers again for today, and I'll see you later. We'll see you all later. Have a good one, guys. Take care all. And how are the lads? Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you all later. We'll see you all again tomorrow. Take care, guys.
Bye!